Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Star and Flurry, or welcome if this is your first visit. I am spending the month. Can I speak this today? I think I can. Spending the month of March doing daily elemental readings for the zodiac signs. So, whatever element you are. So, in other words, I do 4 readings. Each element is represented by 3. Where are these all out of whack here? Um, I shuffled them. That's weird. They kind of got a. Arg. Maybe get them back in their proper bend. I didn't have a. I don't remember noticing this deck bowing at all, but maybe it is a little bit. Let's make sure we get everybody on the right. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so sorry about that. Each day in the month of March, each evening I post a elemental reading for the next day. So this reading is for Friday, March 14th. Welcome, welcome. So I woke up to a little snow this morning. That's always a treat. Takes me back to being like a third grader, wanting to put my transistor radio under my pillow so I could listen for school closures. I don't think I've ever grown out of that. Because, oh my God, what's better than a snow day? Anyways, we didn't have enough on the ground to require that, of course, today. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Where are we at for you today? So, I'm using the Time Tarot again because I am just hooked on it completely, and also the Dream Song Oracle. As any of you who came by yesterday know, I did remove some cards that we keep seeing over and over again to give the other cards a chance to shine. I'd like to, win my way through this entire deck in this process, which would make it really fun. So, okay, so fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's on tap for you tomorrow? I feel like we saw these 2 cards together yesterday. Did we or didn't we? I don't remember. I can't even remember. Queen of Ooh. Well, honestly, I think you're going to have a change of heart. Something has fired you up, and you are going to reassess a lot of things. And I think you may have been influenced by someone close to you who has a very down to earth, common sense way of looking at things, and they have spent some time. I'm just gonna do this. So this is the order I'm seeing these cards in. You spent some time. You've had kind of I think I used the word yesterday, epiphany, and you are charging forward with whatever it is. So good luck with that. I don't know what it is, but good luck with it. I think you are reinvigorated to whatever it is. And Oracle, what do you have to say to us today for the fire signs? Lean into the storm. Ooh, it's almost what the Knight of Wands is doing. So maybe there's a storm afoot. I don't know. I'm not getting that feeling from this. I'm getting that you are fired up. But let's read what the Dream Song Oracle has to say about leaning into the storm. I don't think that's one we've had before. I don't think. Okay, nothing shows up in your experience that isn't on your side. Well, look at that. The hardest part of hardship is accepting that your pain isn't only happening to you, but for you. Boy, that's a tough lesson, isn't it? But I get it. Storms and burdens are gifts from your deepest soul self. Their aim is to help you shape into a person your soul wanted to become before you arrived on this planet. In this moment, you're invited to see your difficulties as temporary guests, visiting with singular intent of helping unearth your heart's truest song. As Rumi said, this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Be grateful for whoever comes. because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Ooh. So that's interesting. So I still feel good about this reading. I don't see any storms. I mean, maybe, yeah, I don't see any storms, but we'll find out. I love this card though. Look at the umbrella is made up of a teeny little town, and you are completely so. Yeah, it's almost as if you are being protected from the storm by the village, whatever village is around you, with a particularly strong rooted common. What am I trying to say? A woman with a lot of common sense. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that's what we'll go with. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay. So I just heard from someone today that they had just gotten their copy of this tarot and they love it, and I don't think they were influenced by me. I think they had seen it somewhere as I had. But anyways, it was funny because she said, "I don't normally like shiny decks, and I don't normally like the shiny." Well, hello. Can I shuffle? The shiny kind of gold gilding that this deck has, but the art alone is enough to keep me loving it. And I'm like, I'm totally with you on that. And this deck would have been. This is what I was thinking when she wrote that. I thought, do you remember the old? Is it the Golden Tarot or the something like that? The Golden Tarot. Is it Cat? Is it Cat Black? I think. Who published this beautiful deck, but for me it had three strikes. It was too big. It was too big. It was shiny, and it was this shiny kind of gold. I love the deck, and I loved all the old artwork, but I didn't use it very much. And then rumor came out, the scuttlebutt got going around that it was being reprinted on a linen stock, still a shiny gilding, but on a linen stock, so more of a matte kind of finish. So I ordered it up as soon as it came out, and I love it. So it's really interesting how just those little changes can make a difference. Although this person did say that the artwork really pops with the shiny surface, and I agree with her on that completely. Okay, I'm sorry. Here I am gabbing away, eating up time. The time of the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What is going on with you tomorrow? I hope you all had a good day today. I got my trip all planned. I'll tell you all about it after this reading because I made these people wait long enough. Okay, the Star. That's always a good beginning. 8 of Coins. Well, I think you are in for a very good day tomorrow. You are, it's just as clear as bell. You worked very hard for whatever it is you are hoping for or wishing for, or have been maybe slightly kind of worried about, and it's going to come full force to you. So your hard work is clearly paying off. Good work. Congratulations. And your Oracle card. What say you, Dream Song Oracle? Enter the conversation. This is the card that actually got me to seek out this deck. Let me see if I can get it. It's a beautiful tree, full of just interesting things. Lots of birdies and rams and rabbits and sunshine and the moon. It's just everything to me. It's like the World card. Well, and it is the number one card in the Dream Song Oracle. Let's read about it. Enter the conversation. Sorry, went too far in the deck or in the book. Enter the conversation. The universe is in an ongoing conversation between source and matter. You are a part of that conversation, being an extension of Source and an embodiment of matter. The symbols that show up in your life on a daily basis are no coincidence. They communicate with you without fail, but require your attention in order to reveal their meaning and messages. Now is the time to pay attention. It's not your imagination. The lyrics on the radio really are communicating with you. Doesn't it feel that way? Oh my gosh, sometimes. As is the wild animal that crosses your path, the unexpected visitor, the overheard conversation in an elevator, even the way the air smells after a summer rainfall, reminding you of a long time ago. The entirety of the universe conspires to delight you in conversation and engagement. I'm going to read that again because I love that sentence. The entirety of the universe conspires to delight you in conversation and engagement. You'll find your answers there. Slow down, pay attention, look, listen, enter the conversation. Wow. There you go. And boy, does that go with this. It really does. It says, do the hard work, enter the conversation. Yes, the signs are all around you. And if this is a sign, then take it in as it is offered, because that's a really positive, wonderful reading, along with a really positive and wonderful oracle card. Enjoy your day, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces people out there. Congratulations. You can have a good day. This is when I wish I was reading for the month, because it would be so much fun to tell somebody, this is your month. It's just going to be awesome. Oh, 30 days of it. Anyway, so yeah, I spoke with my friend yesterday, or maybe I said this yesterday, that they are coming back early. So we decided to meet halfway. The only dicey part now is that, of course, the winter, I've got to get over the Siskiyous. So that's going to be tough, but oh well, I'll work on it. I did go buy some tire chains today. Not that I'll ever be in a situation where I will be driving my van on a road that requires chains. Because no, I won't do that. I'm not an idiot. On the other hand, because I wouldn't even know how to put them on. But I think that California, it's kind of like, is it Oregon? Maybe it's Washington. That place I used to live, so it must have been Washington. Sometimes requires that you carry chains, and you can literally be stopped, and if you don't have them in your vehicle, you can get a ticket. And so I went out and bought some chains today. So in fact, I have this because I think California may have similar laws. So okay, so air signs. What's going on for you tomorrow? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Three of Wands, one of my favorite cards in this deck. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. We've seen this reading before, and I see it. I see it a lot in this particular air signs, because I think we are stubborn. We are, we're just. Are we a fixed sign? I think we are. We're just stubborn, and we speak our minds, and that can get us in trouble sometimes. And we may regret what we're saying. Anyways, it looks to me like something's on its path with no issues, and then something comes up or gets in the way, and our minds are spoken, and then we turn around and feel a little bad about it. But that is, to me, this is almost the world, at least in my life, the world of Aquarians. It may very well be the same for Geminis and Libras. So I don't see this as a bad reading. To me, this says, I think it's going to be pretty much a standard operating procedure for you tomorrow. That's what this looks like to me. Oh my gosh, nothing standing out, nothing outstanding in this reading, in a bad way. The Five of Cups, I think the air signs tend to, we are kind of fixed in our minds. We tend to overthink things all the time, and that can lead us right here. And as I always say, sometimes you just need to turn around and pick up those two full cups. Those are the ones that'll get you through. And what does the Oracle have to tell us today about our standard operating procedure day? Bring the exile home. I have no idea what that means. Beautiful card, though. A woman Oh my gosh, it's a very large woman leaning upon a house that is built along a little brook or river. Beautiful card. Okay, so bring the exile home. What does this mean, Oracle? Bring the exile home. There will be times when you are the exile searching for belonging. Because of that. Like the ugly duckling going from place to place in hopes of a home. This can be a situational, temporary sting, or a long drawn out ache of longing as you seek out your true place. Either way, it's incredibly painful to feel homesick for a place you've lost, or heartsick for a home you never had. This isn't punishment, nor is it permanent. Your quest for connection is a holy one. Now is the time to apprentice yourself to your lostness, to companion your longing by asking what it wants from you. Drop down into the wound of your unbelonging and listen to the melody found there. Its song calls you towards your true home, where the exile no longer has to fit in, but simply belongs. And in many ways, I think that speaks to kind of what I was saying about air signs in general. I think are just kind of this is. I think this is a common day for many of us, not all of us, but many of us, and over time, you kind of learn to understand that that is, in fact, the home you have, and there's nothing wrong with it. People may, I mean, what's the worst they could say? Oh, you always know where you stand with her. That's good. Some people could say that, say, well, you always know where you stand with her. There's that way of saying it, or, yeah, you always know where you stand with her. That to me is, I think that's a compliment. I don't think that's a negative. But, that's as long as you're not, letting that silver tongue of yours slip away into the world of Warcraft, if you know what I mean. So, we are capable. We can be very eloquent, very bitey, sword-like, if I may be so bold, and especially when we're having. I was talking about those days where sometimes you can't get a word out edgewise, and other times you're the most eloquent speaker that ever lived. It's on those days that I find myself getting in the most trouble. And I don't mean horrible trouble. I just mean, where I may have to turn around and say, God, oof, did I say that out loud? That I didn't mean what I didn't mean, or a lot of times I'll say something, I mean that with all the love in my heart. You say your whatever line it is, and then you say, but I say that with love. Yeah, okay, air signs, we hear you. Okay, where are we at? Earth signs. I remember your reading yesterday was lovely. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How is your life? I hope it is good. I hope it is very good. Okay, what do we got going on for you guys today? Or for tomorrow? Ooh, the star makes another appearance. It's such a beautiful card. I've never shown that close up. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Ten of Wands. Well, be forewarned. Not I never look at the Tower as the worst case scenario, but sometimes it is. It's the foundation of whatever you've been on has been weak and is crumbling, and it looks like it's about to go. It looks like you have been hoping and wishing. Although I don't think of the star card as a wish card necessarily, but I think I think of the star as hopeful, and I think you have been hopeful about something, and you've been carrying that hope around like a frickin' pile of wands, and it's heavy, and you are tired. And I think this may be a situation where, to me, it's just a matter of time before it falls apart, and I think you may need to let this go. And that's hard for me to say because, as I always try to stay on the positive side of things in anything, but in this case, I think you are tired, and it's time to let it go. It's just time. and relief is what I see here. I mean, and almost maybe it goes like this. Maybe really it's like this, that you are tired of carrying this load, whatever it is, be it a mental load or a physical load or just a time load, whatever it might be, and you've held on as long as you can. Now it's time to let it go, and oh, the places you will go. I really think I think this is your fresh start, and I would grab it. Let's see what the oracle has to say. This is probably one where Get Your Brave On would be a very good card. This one says, Court the Subconscious. We've seen this one before too. Isn't it beautiful? So, court your subconscious, or the subconscious. Your subconscious holds great wisdom and power. Those channels of the psyche deserve your exploration. Seek out your own depths where spirit companions live and the mighty magic can take you upon its back for a ride. Plunge. The subconscious holds secrets our thoughts alone can never reach. Let go of the solid world of beliefs and enter the watery depths of the psyche. Seek out your beliefs, fears, hopes, and possibilities. Go find out what's beneath them. Don't stop there. Uncover again. Your life is run by 10% conscious programming and 90% unconscious programming. Go find what lives in the unconscious and swim with it. Make it your friend. Let it carry you on a magical ride of strength and empowerment. Strength and empowerment. Right there. Okay, that's it from here, everybody. Thanks so much for coming by, as always. And I will see you or talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.